Once again, it's Mshamba Marekani. Welcome to All Topics Considered podcast. How should a woman behave on a date? Number 1, offer to split the cost of food. Women, listen to me. Your plate is bigger, full of more expensive selection. I don't care if it's a free date. Ain't you hearing yourself? Yes. Good, that's what I thought. If the man who is with you says no, make sure you say thank you. Number 2, no cell phones. I don't know why you men keep allowing yourself to continue being disrespected by women when you take them out on a date. You take time out of your busy schedule and allot time to take her on a date. There are important things you could have been doing instead of being disrespected. No cell phones on a date unless it's an emergency. Once you sit down in a restaurant, she only gets one chance to disrespect you, and that's when you check her out. Tell her, hey, put your phone back in your bag. A second time, excuse yourself and leave. Don't allow yourself to continue being disrespected. Number 3, if you have an issue with the waitress, this is for you ladies. Be it you don't like her attitude or the way she looks at your man or the service, do not go back and forth with the waitress. Instead, ask to speak to the manager. Address your issue, address your complaint with the management. Number 4, don't talk about being on a diet. Ladies, nobody cares about you being on a diet. Why are you even talking about being on a diet when you already knew you are going to a restaurant to eat? If you were on a diet, you should have said no and not waste dude's time. You saying you're on a diet when food has already been presented on a plate, it shows you're selfish. You're making it to be about yourself. If you invite a man for a dinner or lunch date, make sure you make a reservation. When you don't do that and you have to wait when you arrive at the restaurant, it shows that you are lazy, disorganized, and you love wasting time. Call the restaurant, make a reservation so that when you get there you don't have to wait for a table to be cleared or for your food to be ready. Number 6, no silverware on the table when you're done eating. Women, most of you act like you are of a higher class and don't even know how to act inside a restaurant. When you're done with your silverware, place it on the plate, not on the table. Number 7, no talking with a mouthful. You surprised? Yes, women do this and continue doing this. It's a turn off. If you have a decent upbringing, your parents or your guardian should have told you, no talking with a mouthful. Finish your food before you proceed with the conversation. Number 8, be confident. Women, what's wrong with you? If you don't want to drink wine or alcohol, just say no. It doesn't cost you anything. You don't want to drink that wine that you have been offered? Just say no and keep it moving. Number 9, you are on a date to eat good food. Know about each other and have a nice conversation. You are not there for a debate about politics or religion. Those topics are divisive. Don't bring them on a date. You're there to have a good time. Number 10, leave a tip. 15% for good service, 20% for excellent service. Ladies, if a guy doesn't leave a tip, do not make him feel cheap for not leaving a tip. But this is what I want you to do. After a date, ask yourself, is this the kind of guy who I want to be with? If he doesn't leave a tip, don't take that as an opportunity to make him feel cheap. But if it's a second, third date and he's still doing the same, then question yourself if you really want to be with such kind of a man. That's how you behave on a date as a woman.